Sound waves are picked up by this wonderful mechanical ear, the microphone, which is really a glorified telephone transmitter.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Thank you for the roses. So sweet.
We at the hotel, motel. We at the hotel.
Sorry.
LifeLock.com/info.
Shorty, a little baddie.
Oh, now that's scary.
Cause like,
Let's go. Here we are.
Do any of you guys know where clowns go to get married?
Good whatever to you whenever you are watching this episode of TikTok Around the Clock, the show where we see what TikTok Live is just all about at two different times around the clock. I am your host, Dylan, and I have to start giving credit to those free themes I get from, what is it, happyfreemusic.com, Kevin MacLeod, Blippy Trance, and maybe I'll switch that over to a Mr. Blue Sky tune, because I do have permission to use his tunes, and those are some good musical licks that he has. My apologies to Comedy Shaman last night. I attempted to be on his show, but I boomered my way on out of there with some audio issues, and I use StreamYard. That is baby's first streaming software. So no bueno for those actual real software streaming apps like OBS and Discord. I've just had a lot of problems with my Mac in general. Mac and Discord do not get along as well as PC and Discord. So my apologies that I could not be a part of his show, but he did introduce me to Nick Rekieta, and he is gaining steam in the LolCow universe. So I'm going to have to hop on that bandwagon and try to get some more views with a co-host audition of Nick Rekieta coming up soon. What a mess that guy is. And he caught him in April Imholt, because she is living there as well. Boy, I was really on April's side, but the more we uncover about what's going on there, the more I'm like, oh, I might be Team Mubi, very much like Comedy Shaman is. He is Team Aaron Imholt, and it's not just in an ironic type of way. He's got his shit more together than his second wife. Maybe not so his first wife. Ashley LaRue seems to really have her life together now that she got rid of the dead weight of Aaron, but we're not talking about that today. That is for the St. Cloud Divorce Show, which will be one more episode in about 2 weeks as I accumulate more clips and jump on that Goofing on Steel Toe morning show bandwagon. And we start this episode of TikTok Around the Clock off with a little bit of peaceful meditation here from Rev Deborah. Deborah? Reverend Deborah, but it's spelled Deborah. I'm guessing that is Deborah, because I have run into a Deborah before. It was the mother of someone that I was in middle school, high school with, and telling the counselor, oh, you guys pronounced my mom's name wrong. Deborah? Yeah, it's spelled Deborah, but it's pronounced Deborah. So that is a thing that exists. The Deborahs that are spelled Deborah, but there she's giving it a little capital B to let us know, hey, I am not a Deborah. I am a Deborah.
Okay, and this mudra is already pulling me in, so if you would like to join me for a meditation, we're just going to slide right in. We sit on Monday with our...
She's going to slide into the meditation. You do not want to jam it into the meditation. It just won't work that way.
Mudras for just 5 minutes. If you are someone who says you can't meditate or have never meditated, I invite you to sit with this for just 5 minutes. The thing is, you don't even have to join us for the meditation. If you hold the mudra and...
Very much like Nick Offerman in Parks and Rec, where he didn't think that he could meditate, but Rob Lowe was very jealous of him, that he actually did pull the meditation off very well, much more than the practicing Rob Lowe did. I forget the character names on that show.
If you simply hold the mudra, the energy channels in your body will redirect. This mudra will help to clear blockages in the major and minor energy channels of the body. It will increase the flow.
Will it get rid of all of my clogged veins so I don't have a heart attack? Because I do love me some greasy foods and some French fries, some fried chicken wings. So will it clear out those mudras? The algorithm knows that I like crazy women, Stallion 19. And thank you for coming into the Clipper community. You have had some good clips. And I have mentioned before that crazy eyes will absolutely get me. I had one of my stand-in buddies out in Los Angeles that I was getting reeled in by this crazy white lady, as she called her, because it was a more level-headed black woman that was my stand-in buddy that I'd worked with before, and she was like pulling me away. Dylan, let's get away from this crazy white woman. So I do need someone with a level head at times to be like, no, this is too crazy. I know you like crazy, but there is a bell-shaped curve of the crazy that you want to go after.
Again, of the elements of fire, water, and air in the body. If at any point holding this mudra for the full 5 minutes becomes uncomfortable, please release the mudra and just leave your hands either upright or facing down in your lap, palms up or down in your lap. And
Would you want constrict or would you want dilate is the question.
Depends what we're doing. The constrict that helps it feels better with the penetration with the constricting, but the dilate, you do need to dilate the back door a little bit to open it up. And Isaac Walmart knows my type. Crazy-eyed Jewish Latinas are my absolute kryptonite. The kinky nanny, she hid her crazy eyes well, but there's one picture that's my absolute favorite of her, besides the one of the naked one with her incredible tits, is the one where she was very happy and smiling and couldn't hide those crazy eyes, because she hid those crazy eyes very well.
That might be parasympathetic, actually. All right, we'll go sympathetic, and then I'm not sure. A college student is having difficulty with his sleep cycle. He finds himself up at all hours of the night and falling asleep during the day. This difficulty is most likely due to problems with his... Great question.
Oh, and I didn't even notice there's kind of some music in the background. The the checks on YouTube didn't pick up on that, so I shouldn't be getting a DMCA strike. But we could just skip this study lesson and turn the mute on while we appreciate some big old boobies.
Basil?
I believe it's pronounced Basil Fawlty. I thought it was Basil Fawlty as well, but I'm pretty sure it's Basil Fawlty.
Basal ganglia? Or pons?
Ganglia? I'm trying to watch Fawlty Towers.
Cerebellum? We'll see. Jaden was in a four-wheeler accident that resulted with an injury to his brain. He now has difficulty with his hearing and his ability to recognize faces. The part of his brain that was most likely injured was the...
Dickhead. That's part of the brain, right?
Occipital lobe. A specialized cell that responds to a particular form of energy is a receptor.
And I do love those flowery twats too. I like the yoga girls, and I haven't dated one yet, but that's something that I had to be like, I've got to be okay with some hairy armpits if I date a yoga girl, because not all of them have the hairy armpits, but a lot of them do.
Cell? Right?
Luigi Greenberg has the answer you're looking for, Noel. It is C, ropey loads.
This is... I need to study really bad. I mean, I am, but like I need to study more.
Flattering with your hair. Thank you. Thank you. I know people say that like orange and brown.
And we are heavy heavy. We are heavy on the flowery twats today. We have a bee lady with her honeycomb. I guess this looks much better than behind Aaron Imholt with his whiteboard of working in her bees, her hive of the month. Oh, yeah, clever there. And her handwriting is much better than the Imholt handwriting on his whiteboard. And that tattoo on her neck, it's a beehive with a big old bee. This is a bee lady. Do you have shaved pits, or do I have to get used to the hairy pits?
It's good colors for me. Hello, Slick Rick. How are you? The Browns look good.
Hooray! No hairy pits. And she has a flower underneath. Oh, actually, that's kind of funny that she has an aromatic tattoo right where the aroma comes from.
But guys, liking the live, thank you. Let's tap away, tap away, tap away. We got tap away. Just the
And once again, you got some music there in the background that's right on the border of the YouTube checks, picking up on it and saying, get out of here with your potential future monetization.
Oh, okay.
Which we are creeping up closer to. Thank you, everyone who subscribes after the St. Cloud Divorce Show, because I do get some every time. The first 2 episodes were a shitload, and now it's little by little, working our way towards 500.
I got you. Gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. We hit C1, you guys.
KB does have toys, but this bee, I'm betting that she has some toys of her own that they don't sell at KB Toys.
We hit C1. Let's get back to B. We gotta get back to B.
I agree with you there, Luigi Greenberg. That voice is a little bit grating, but her looks are, she is a Minnesota 9.5 for sure. Maybe even a Minnesota 10 for me. Oh, she has the stupid cheetah tattoos. I was liking your unique bee neck tattoo, but that's basic bitch stuff there, is the cheetah print tats.
Wait, I'm lost. I am officially gotten lost for the first time. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Oh, the drink. Watermelon strawberry. I have to think of a new...
When you say Kiki Stallion, my mind immediately goes to, yes. And that new personality on WATP, she doesn't go by Kiki anymore, but that was the name of her former podcast. But we're talking about Keanu, I believe, with this Kiki. I've got to start calling the other, yes, opioid WATP personality by whatever the fuck her current name is. Yeah, Keanu does kind of put on an accent, doesn't she? I guess it's to be with her very New York flat broke Groucho Marx wannabe boyfriend and be more like him.
Babies! I got a jar full of babies. Not sure if you're interested in those. Don't ask where I got them. I found them behind a dumpster.
Yeah, maybe I should be talking about these ladies on a somewhere scale. On a somewhere scale, yeah, once again, she is not quite a 10, but definitely up there, the bee lady. And Deadpool, he is trying to find something that he looks like a homosexual gentleman. I don't want to cast aspersions there, but you definitely have the gay man look there. And would you like to eat a bottle of babies he found behind a dumpster, which is the proper place for them on prom night?
Wendy's, odd place for them, but still, yeah.
Wendy's, a little pre-prom meal as you drop your baby behind the dumpster, get a double cheeseburger, and head off to the dance.
You don't like those either. What the fuck do you? Oh my god, I got it. Freddy Krueger's casting of hoo-ha. Yeah, no.
A little burnt pecker for you. How about some pecker jerky? Oh, come on, look at that face. He hears that there is a Johnson and he wants it.
It's a burnt hot dog. No, what the fuck does this guy look? What the fuck do you like? Oh, I know.
We saw his face, and you saw his face, Deadpool. He likes that pecker.
Skittle flavored Bud Light. It's rainbow flavored beer. It tastes like Skittles.
That exists. I do not like sweet beer, so I got to pass on that one as well, Deadpool. And he's ready for a pegging with his girlfriend, and that was fun in the first Deadpool movie. Actually, I don't think I saw the sequel yet, where they show the romantic scene and his girlfriend strapped up. That was a fun little
Do you like that?
joke.
Beer a little bit.
Okay, we're getting there. Cola. I have fuck cola. That's pretty good. Fuck cola. Yeah, I have cot cola somewhere. I don't know where it went. It's salty. It's super. Where the fuck did it go?
Oh, cola, salty, very appropriate. Well done by the cola people. The fuck cola is that a sweaty? Well, that would also be salty. Sweat is salty.
I think somebody stole my cot cola. It disappeared.
Tabarnak, gang. Merci, Nuage Rose.
I didn't know you actually said that. I thought that was just a myth.
Ah, moi aussi, Maïa, t'as pas à t'inquiéter, là, je l'ai senti au
All
travers.
over my tits,
Je l'ai
Crowley.
senti quand il a raté, man, au travers. Ça sentait l'ail, genre, la petite moisie d'ail.
And we're going to be seeing some more of Third Rail Jesus coming up, I believe, next week. I've got some more screen recordings as he is taken to doing some duets and fucking with people.
Genre. Il a l'air de...
Tap, tabernacle. Double tabernacle. Double tabernacle. Double tabernacle.
C'est les tics tout à l'heure.
This guy wanted us to double tap to get on his team and give him some likes. And now our good buddy is making fun of him with his double tabernacle.
Quand tu vas en live.
And I think I've worked out how much these points cost. I think it's roughly a penny a point. So we have 16 cents in the blue and a little over $6 for our buddy Third Rail Jesus.
Double tabernacle.
Je m'excuse, gang.
Double tabernacle.
À tous ceux que j'ai raté en live de l'heure.
Double tabernacle. Je suis une double tabernacle.
Moi, gang, je vends la roche. Lui, il la consume.
Picking up on his language quickly, very nicely. We're going to have to take some language lessons from Third Rail Jesus because he picks up on this quicker than I could.
Double tabernacle.
If I remember correctly, Luigi Greenberg, it's about $3.50 for a mustache. At first, you need to buy the TikTok coins. So you turn real money into TikTok money. And the more you buy at once, the less it is, but approximately $3.50. That is the gift that the Loch Ness Monster would want. He would want the mustache at $3.50.
Show me your nipples.
You want to feed? Oh, he's hungry.
I think the guy on the right is just reading what his chat says, but that's not the thing to say to Third Rail Jesus, because he's going to help you out with seeing those nipples.
Oh, he's hungry. He wants to feed. He's taking the big old shit. Come take a big old shit.
Si, man, check le speed, comment il est haut, là. Je peux pas me faire éclater par lui.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Sacrement de style. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon, certain? On est là pour le show. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Come back, Jesus. I guess Jesus will be back in 3 days. We'll have to check in with him then. As we get back to Bianca Alexander, I miss some of her other outfits, but she does have her pearl necklace on, so maybe Luigi Greenberg has already been there to drop a ropey load for her. I believe that Chef's mother gave the Loch Ness Monster $2 or $2.50, kind of compromising, and Chef's dad was very angry at her. God damn it, woman, no wonder he came back. She has got, like, perfect teeth. Those tits are pretty perfect too. And she's been doing a lot more lip syncing lately rather than dancing, and that's what got me to be a fan of Bianca Alexander. Valentina 2. She doesn't have a number on it. Maybe this is just her channel. Maybe she didn't win the competition. That's right. When Kenny was inside of Cartman and they were trying to do an exorcism, she lured Kenny out with a tree fitty. That only works on the Loch Ness Monster. Bianca Alexander has it in the smile and the titty department, but nice legs here on Valentina. And I don't think we've ever seen Bianca Alexander's legs to really compare that to what's going on with the nice gams. Yeah, gams. The nice gams there on Valentina 2. The child sacrifice. You guys are remembering that episode better than I am. I do recall the very ending where Rob Schneider is Kenny. Rob Schneider is the carrot. And that wasn't. South Park has some great storytelling because they wanted to kill Kenny off for good, and then it's working his way back in there. Some of my favorite ever is working in just the throwaway jokes into actual plot points, like the Cartman's father actually being Scott Tenorman's father and a Dallas Cowboy. The whole town was in on covering up that the Dallas Cowboy impregnated the town whore, and that and Kenny dying they brought back to be a big plot point of his parents joining a cult and that being a side effect of their child dying and coming back time and time again. Fucking love the narrative they're able to tie in to just fucking throwaway jokes with Matt and Trey Parker's nonsense show. You know, I didn't realize that the Dancing Lady competitions were missing a puppet until we got this puppet here. Number 4 has a milfy thing going on there. Number one looks like she went to the KB sex store. I think I'm going number 1. I know some of us will go with the non-numbered puppet. Kind of soft furry play. Getting a hand puppet. Ooh, a hand job puppet. Check out the store coming up soon for hand job puppets. Oh, it's been a while since I talked about the Puppet OnlyFans and getting the local puppet creator, commissioning her and doing the more blatant ones last, like the one with the moving tongue, where you can have like one finger operating the top mouth, one finger the bottom lip, and one with the tongue. That would be less blatant than the. I think once I order the mouth open puppet for the Puppet OnlyFans, she would be on to me, and she probably wouldn't complete that one.
If you're chilling on the malice of a lonely heart, but the sorrow in its beating doesn't stop.
I didn't realize Matt Riddle had such a nice voice to him. I would have thought all those punches to the throat that he got both from the combat sports and by people just wanting him to shut the fuck up would have messed up his vocal cords, but here he is, Matt Riddle, smoking a lot of pot so he doesn't beat his wife and children and getting into some nice chill music.
You're wasting all your time on hateful words. Maybe it's time to change your eyes. For broken moments, I never let it show.
And that is in a documented interview. Matt Riddle smokes pot so he won't beat his wife and children. That is, he said that publicly.
Of those who wronged me and the times I hurt myself.
Would have put Matt Riddle at more of a bongo kind of guy rather than the acoustic guitar. Or maybe the drums. I could see Matt Riddle on the drums very much like Animal.
That I still am, but I can't give it any second thought.
Where do we go from here? We have what's after this. We're getting back into the chillness. This would help with the meditation that our hippie ladies were talking about earlier. This chill music from Matt Riddle. Welcome in, Jay Bra. We have a musical portion on many shows. And now on to the puppy portion. The Bark and Roll truck, where your more sedentary puppies can get in their walkies for the day. This is for the business professional who does not have time to care for their dog. The Bark and Roll truck. I hope you're getting your steps in for the day, Bark and Roll owner. You used to get your steps in when you just ran a dog walking business. And it looks like that dog got a shiner. Are you Matt Riddle's dog? Did he not smoke enough pot that day and deck you in the eye? Poor little doggo.
Happy Friday. It is Petey from Little Rascal.
Oh, good. Petey from Little Rascal. That little black eye is just always there. It wasn't Matt Riddle's dog once he ran out of pot and had to just beat the living shit out of something.
I might get my knuckles tattooed. I don't know. No, this is a bald eagle. Yours is in June. What day in June? Thank you.
A baby bald eagle? Seems kind of illegal for you to be doing that with a baby bald eagle. I'm not sure of the... Aren't they still endangered? Aren't you reporting yourself for a crime here by just having a baby bald eagle in your lap?
You guys don't need to send me any gifts, though. It's okay.
We like the mustaches here, though. We might send you some mustaches because the cowboy and the mustache, favorite gift of us over here at Miss Illegal Bald Eagle Hoarder. And J-Bra is about to start breeding cream golden retrievers. And apparently he will not be breeding them with himself. Might watch, though. And you can sell that on Only Dogs. The furries would love that stuff.
Thanks. Hello. Yeah, this is a bald eagle. I got her from a nest.
I don't think I've got your notifications turned on, American Cupcake. I've got to make sure I turn on the notifications to see when you go live. It's been a while since I've joined your streams.
My truck. I don't know what an infinity stone is. Favorite truck?
I believe it's pronounced Trug.
My C20 or my L5P. Thank you. Tomorrow's my birthday. No, not today.
And I'm not as attracted to her as the first tattooed lady with all her bee tattoos, but this lady's voice is a 10 out of 10 compared to the annoying voice on the bee lady.
When does she get feathers? These are feathers. They're just like hair, but they're feathers. Thank you. Tomorrow's my birthday, though, just so you guys know.
Let's see your
This is
other
actually-
bald
I got
eagle.
this
Nimrod
tattoo
is
because
right.
This is the day I got engaged on.
That's an all right bald eagle, but the other bald eagle that you've got, we really want to see.
April 26th. And that's tomorrow. I also got this, which is my ex's initial. Tomorrow is my birthday.
That should be pretty easy to get covered up or just claim as something else, your ex's initial. At least it wasn't the full-on name. And those ladies who get it on their forehead, on their neck, those pop up in the news feeds a few times per year because it's fun for us to just point and laugh at those. And Luigi Greenberg believes that Alexis has some trans hands. Unfortunately, Lola, the owner of the trans hands, her karaoke did pick up on the DMCA alarm, and I am a simp for trans hands Lola.
As well.
Hopefully she'll be back soon.
Yep, I did. I got an L5P. Mine's a 20.
GG もそうでしょ。GG とキュンですと TikTok と愛してる20個ですね。さあ、
And we have got our kitty cat astronaut back.
ラーメン美味しい。
Oh, he's doing even PC type of stuff.
ローズローズローズローズローズソフトクリームカプカプ。
Aros.
ヤミー TikTok って GG さあローズローズローズローズキャッタンだね。ローズローズローズ TikTok ローズローズ。
There are a lot of people who are covered in tattoos. Like, if you can afford it, and that is one of the luxuries and things you like, yeah, cool, go and get them. But I have seen a lot of those covered on like MTV True Life and such that you just, not even a sleeve, just a full body covering of tattoos. I can't get a job. I ain't got no money. The illustrations should have come second rather than first before your rent.
ヤミー G グッドゲームTikTok フィンガーハートお返しとおまんじゅうアイスクリームGo TikTok.
It does look like the Japanese space program lost money. It makes more sense to send the apes up in space. It doesn't make as much sense to send a kitty cat up in space.
恥ずかしいなこれはそれはねそっかそっかいやケイタ君はそれ思ったね
But if you do have a kitty cat up in space, it can't knock anything off the fucking counter anymore.
Why do people ask stupid questions? Gonna have one way. Gonna have what?
And over to the life of Elena G, our makeup tutorial expert of the show, and her glorious tits make up for the lack of arms.
Okay.
And what she can do with her feet makes up for her lack of hands.
All right. Bitch just saw me do some concealer on my face and they still haven't asked them dumbass questions. I love it. Girl, could they see me put on concealer? They see how much I could reach up and do this stuff and then they still be asking questions. I'm like, dude, it's obviously right in your face, you know? 2 + 2 is 4. Okay. I think the funnier question is like, how do you write when they see me like doing my eyeliner? I'm like...
Sounds like Snake might be one of those guys that J-Bra's talking about. The impulse control gets more pinhead tattoos on him, and maybe not to the. That might have contributed to the divorce. Is you didn't give the wife enough things, but you got another pinhead tattoo. Elena G plus Lieutenant Dan makes one full person. Absolutely correct, Stallion. And she does have herself a man. So maybe he is a paraplegic on the other side. That would be a fun little puzzle. You put them together, you got one.
Alexa, next. Oh, shit.
Well, something happened to Elena G. Not a fan of these bangs. Big fan of Haley Rose's bangs. We saw her earlier last week, I believe, on co-host audition with her V-shaped bangs, and she is just super goth. And her hearse has an OnlyFans. Haley Rose doesn't have an OnlyFans page, but hers is in the top earners of OnlyFans. I've got all of 2 tattoos, and I want to get one covered up. The other one, I wish I would have asked for a little bit of design differences. I like it, but I don't love it, and it was really my fault of being 19 and not asking for those design differences. Just give me that ink. Give me it now. So Scarlett here, she has both her hands, and she's doing this makeup tutorial much worse than no-handed Elena G, who gets it right and centered in the camera. And so, thumbs down on this makeup tutorial where you're off camera and showing us how to do your makeup. That's not how you do a makeup tutorial. One-sixth of J-Braw's tattoos are covered up. With my 1 out of 2 covering up, that would be half. Half, Eddie. What have you done for me lately? I gotta watch that Eddie Murphy special again. Raw, I forget if it was Raw or Delirious, but those are both fantastic comedy specials. Blake Rose. I don't think I gave her a follow here, but I need to. And she worked out those titties to such a point, I'm gonna guess that's a little bit of silicone in it. This is my favorite of all workout ladies that I have seen on TikTok. That is a nice tight booty, and with that muscle car in the back, as Mask kind of riding the line of masculine and feminine that Blake Rose is, I bet you she owns one of those special belts. Yes, your car is more manly than my car. Your physique is more muscular than my physique. Want to wrestle? Remember, that was one of Casey Armstrong's kinks he talked about on the Stern Show, of liking to do amateur wrestling with his lady. But for that to be interesting, you would need someone. Wow. Hello, Camel. Me gusta Camel. Mucho. Camel y boobies. You can grate cheese on that stomach. She hasn't gone too far. There are some ladies that go too far with their bodybuilding that become way too manly looking, and she is riding that line nicely. I would like for her to ride other things. I've got to check out that documentary. And that's actually also a kink with lady wrestlers, where guys will pay them to have the private wrestling matches, the work shoots. So there are a lot of different kinks with guys liking to wrestle some ladies. Thank you for letting me know it was Raw, not Delirious, Spurg Snake, where Eddie... I saved you from the bush. I got you out of the jungle. But what have you done for me lately, Eddie? And that was Janet Jackson's song that he was quoting there. The "What have you done for me lately?" Took Luigi Greenberg a moment to figure out what kind of special belt that she has. She definitely has the weight belt, but she has a belt that's much more special. Yeah, do not get any more muscle mass versus your fat, because I've seen it happen before to ladies who look very good and they just take it too far and it becomes too manly. And I did have a friend who was really into that once she went too far, and I had to be like, I That's odd that you weren't into her when she was average or when she was kind of fit, but you're really into her when she's riding the line of being too masculine for me. You might be in denial of your homosexuality. So we are now on our way to Autistic Talk. Which view do I want? Let's go with this view. I'll change it if my face here gets in the way. And I don't know how this autist got full screen here with only one video on TikTok, but he was able to break the code, and we can buy some merch from what is his name? Marcus Pork, and he calls this Marcusing. Marcus Marketing. He is Marcusing his autistic awareness shirts.
Are you autism?
Sorry, what?
Wait, that sign said Marcus Pork Sr. That implies that he had sex with a lady who bared his children.
Are you autism? Read this. Read this.
Okay. It's Autistic Girl Summer. Let's yell on the beach and also on the spectrum.
Oh, and I kind of was in the way of that shirt, wasn't I? Yeah, let's go to this view. No, let's go to this view so we can get a nice look at all of these wonderful illustrations that Marcus Pork is selling. This is an Autistic Girl Summer shirt by Chris Chan type of artist. Boy, she has got some jowls on her. I don't know if I would be into someone that jowly. And yeah, once again, disappointed that I couldn't get my shit together, only knowing how to do baby's first streaming software. Because I am a sexual degenerate, and fucking a lady with your balls, that is kind of fascinating. I did not know that they had a dildo for your balls. And as I mentioned in the comments, are you that could be one of their target audiences is gangbang people. Are you tired of your balls touching in a three-way? Fuck her with your balls. Put your balls inside of her so your balls won't be touching the other guy's balls. Oh, and I just gave that a like.
Spectrum.
The long silence is the proper reaction to this shirt.
Thank you. Also comes in boy version and non-binary version. Now look at this one, please.
Please excuse my poor eye contact. I'm infected with autism.
Unfortunately, we can't see the blank stare she's giving him behind those sunglasses. Looks like he's kind of going for a Rick Sanchez type of vibe there. Oh, and look, there is an infinity sign. Oh, train. Wonderful. Including the train on your autism shirt. I wonder if this guy does lettering. I would like him to letter me up a Steel Toe Morning Show sign.
Are you in love with alcohol? This is good for mothers.
I am 34, and it looks like he's had this sign for a while. It appears I am 33, crossed out. I am 34. He did not make up a new sign with a loose leaf piece of paper. This was the sign, and this will always be the sign. So when he has this sign out when he's 35, I guess it'll be crossed out over here and over to the left-hand
9
side.
o'clock, time to talk to my son.
Thank you. You can have it.
Really?
Not this one. Get your phone. I'll show you.
Oh, you want me to buy it?
You don't want to support my dreams?
It's just like the service here is just kind of spotty. So I would.
Yeah, that's the ticket. I don't have an internet connection. I can't buy your shirt right now, but I'll go to the site later.
Will order it when I get home.
Leave now.
I'm sorry?
Leave.
Okay.
He is a 74 looking 34-year-old. And I'm not sure, being that he is autistic, if he is happy with the decision and is like, you leave now, you go home and you order, or if he is able to distinguish, you are not a good person. You're not buying my products. And he has been doing this marketing of his shirts out in public multiple times. So let's see another
Excuse
customer.
me, are you autistic?
Huh?
Are you autistic?
No,
Do you have arthritis?
I do not. I have neither one of those things.
Are you infected with diabetes?
Well,
I believe it's pronounced diabetes. Oh, he got one. He's got a customer on the hook. Not this, not that, but I do have the diabetes. Well, I have a shirt for you, and let's see this fantastic design.
Then you love this.
it's Diabetes Boy Summer. Let's drink insulin on the beach and worry of sugars in our blood.
Cheers with some insulin. So all of his characters do have this very jowly face, and it looks like a self-portrait there of the diabetes boy as what a belly button. That is a gigantic belly button.
Sugars in our blood. That's fascinating. Did you make this?
Yes, I'm a fashion designer.
Really?
It also comes in girl version and non-binary version.
It's a great design. Thank you for showing it to me.
You are most welcome. Now read
Pocket sand, run away.
this one.
Climate change is cringe. That's quite the take. So, are you selling these? Why are you out here?
Yes, on my web store.
Are you selling these ones right here?
So you're not selling them in person. You need to get the square. You attach it to your phone and then take the credit card. But no, you cannot purchase these in person. You go to my website and you can purchase it, and then you can have them. So over at Marcus. Just search for. I should have done a little more research, so my viewers could have bought this from Marcus Pork. The last night, Comedy Shaman covered the Baldo, J-Bra. It is a dildo for your balls. You insert your balls into this dildo, and then you penetrate a lady with your ball dildo, putting your balls inside of her. And Comedy Shaman covered that last night. Looked like he wasn't interested in it. I wish I would have figured out my technical issues so I could have brought the sexual degenerate view on the Baldo. There's got to be some videos over on Pornhub covering this Baldo. It's a thing. There is a porn on everything, so there must be, because I've seen some videos on Pornhub where the guys without the baldo will just penetrate with their balls. So now there is a device just for it. But unfortunately, since it is in a device of a dildo, you do lose some sensation on if you were just to grab your balls taut and push them in. Getting the full sensation around the entire sack. So maybe the Baldo 2.0 will improve upon that design.
No, I'm doing guerrilla marketing.
Marcusing?
Yes, I'm Marcus Pork.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Marcus.
It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm 34.
You don't look a day over 34.
Thank you.
He's trying to stretch the truth as much as he can. You don't look a day over your current age.
So which shirt do you want?
To buy, or are you giving it to
Oh,
me?
you are bi?
What?
So you like this one?
Bisexual time. Let's have a crush on the world and do.
I don't want to buy. Oh, you are buy. I'm starting to wonder if Marcus is just pulling it like a Borat type of character here. I do love this glamour shot that he has. Bisexual time. Oh, anyone interested in Marcus Pork, be it man or woman, looks like you can get with him.
Fondling to the genders. It's great, but I'm not bi.
Oh, you want to buy?
I don't have my wallet on me, so
We're getting into an Abbott and Costello routine at this point. I'm not bi. Oh, you bi?
sorry, man.
Okay, keep walking, straighty.
Okay.
I'm sorry you're poor.
Okay. All right.
I know you're bisexual and you would buy if you want. I did pull one more, but I'm thinking I'm going to save it because I do want to relate this to another TikToker that it's been a while since we saw. This man, Sam Barsky, makes up his own sweaters. So we have another very autistic man making up some sweaters that you can buy on the Sam Barsky store. They come in human sizes and doll sizes. Well, actually, I take that back. They are t-shirts of his sweater designs that he makes himself. Apparently, looking into how much the overhead would have been for the sweaters as sweaters was too much. So it's t-shirts with these wonderful original sweater designs from Sam Barsky.
This is my Gateway Arch sweater that I'm wearing right now, representing St. Louis. It has on it the arch in the front and the courthouse in the back. I made it for our trip there 6 years ago. The first time I was ever at the arch was when I was 14 years old, and I wanted to go there because I had learned about it in a history class in school.
And here we have another design by Sam Barsky. He makes shirts of all the places he's been and some places he's never been.
This is my latest sweater that I'm wearing right now that I just finished yesterday. It's the city of Seattle. As you notice, the Space Needle on it is the most noticeable landmark. This is definitely a green screen you're looking at. I have not taken a trip with it to Seattle yet.
Thank you for that clarification that with this green tent all over you, that it is a green screen. I think he's real. Everything that I've seen of Sam Barsky, this appears to be a real person. So that was it for Autist TikTok. And maybe I will circle around and play the one more video I have at the end of Marcusing. Otherwise, I will get to it later. We will have to revisit Marcus Pork because he's been doing a lot of Marcusing live in person. Just like Alice here has been doing a lot of drinking as she gets into her potato chip eating live on TikTok. Oh, that drunk wobble over. Fascinating content you can get on TikTok Live. I don't know anywhere else that you can watch a drunk girl eat potato chips just for minutes on end, other than live in person. And she's got some nice little Daisy Dukes on. She had to think about that one. She's reading the comments, but doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah, but you cannot sneak up on me like that.
I didn't sneak up. I had keys on there loud.
Oh, I didn't notice. I'm not sure if we have a clown lady here or a mime lady, but we have another makeup tutorial. This one, not for going out in public, but for a specialty mime and or clown. I guess it depends on what the occasion is. Kind of more of a French clown than a clowny clown. And just noticing her name of Fox XK.
No, you snuck. Ah! I almost screamed.
And she definitely gets the number 1 or number 2 makeup tutorial lady of the day, being that she has her knockers out. She's got a heart tattoo, like with a zombie hand. It's Wow, that's a fascinating. I thought that was just her heart is on her sleeve, and I think I've seen that before of people getting a heart tattoo on their arm to be like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. But this one is more intricate. She has got a zombie hand that's handcuffed to the heart. So she wants us to ask about the significance of this, because not only does she wear her heart on her sleeve, but there is a zombie hand that has it handcuffed to it. We're going to have to do some TikTok raids with our moustaches. The favorite of all gift, and it is the Loch Ness Monster price of Tree Fitty.
How did that just happen?
Stallion19 is a fan of dill pickle chips. I like pickles. I like chips. I did not like them together. I won't be purchasing the dill pickle chips anymore. I'm one of those people that can just eat a pickle. Actually, I had a pickle IPA at the local brewery. Didn't like it. But they did cut it. It was too heavy with the pickleness. So they cut it with one of their other beers, and it was much more acceptable. Whiskey Girls. They don't have numbers, so this isn't a competition. They are just dancing for our entertainment without competing. Oh, actually, that is a great idea, Stallion. Dill pickle chips directly on the sandwich. That I think I could do. With the dill pickle chips just on their own, nah. Thanks for stopping in, J-Bra. And I do know there is, like, after the show went off the air, and thanks to Comedy Shaman updating me on the Rekieta having to do with intertwined with the Imholt divorce, there is going to be a lot to cover on the next St. Cloud divorce show, as April running over to the drug den of Rekieta house is becoming more fascinating and turning me to Movie's side. I can't believe it. The French clown had too masculine of a voice for Luigi Greenberg's tastes. And I get that. We've had... Actually, yeah, I think I would rather go with the annoying voice on the bee lady rather than the masculine voice. But if you are into the special belt kind of thing, the masculine voice might be your type. And now this has been quite a hit in the niche community of the Dabbleverse, the cow bikini on an actual woman this time. Actually, that's where it started. The cow photographer took pictures of Vic, the original review girl. Then Carl, that is burned into your memory. Anyone who has seen Carl Hamburger in the cow bikini. But Inez, she does a lot of cosplay. Her Gwenom outfit was quite sexy. She doesn't have the most tight-fitting of cow bikinis. And she is very sensual and...
Please double tap the screen. Follow me during the team, everyone.
Oh, I'm following you. I would like to double tap other things as well. And with a name like Inez, I believe she's Latina. The makeup does make her look like an Asian lady. Actually, that's another solid combination. The porn star Kat, K-A-T, was a Latina Asian, which is a nice cut of two attractive races coming together, but not my full-on kryptonite as Jewish Latina.
So guys, please double tap the screen, everyone, way.
Italian Latina, also another sexy mix. Inez giving us a little booty swing. I want to see a tighter version of this cow bikini on Inez. She does have the booty movement down. I've seen it before, and I'm sure we'll see it again because I follow Inez, not on TikTok, in the bushes with binoculars.
I was only seeing Staples tapping the screen.
Unbelievable. Waffle snores at night. I have a Great Dane, and he sometimes he snores, but the biggest thing that wakes me up all the time is he sleeps upside down, which is interesting for.
Your dog learned it from the opossum, the sleeping upside down thing. And we are back to the cute pet portion. We've seen this opossum before. Never thought of an opossum as an adorable little creature, but this opossum absolutely is.
He sleeps upside down, so his paws hit the wall all the time. So his nails scratch against the wall, and that wakes me up, typically. Sometimes on my lives, you might hear it. Oh, here we go with the yawning again, because, well, that's what these are for. These are Zen Talk and calm.
Oh, a Zen Talk. We could
Calm
have
live,
this
so
right next to the meditation lady from earlier.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Animals with the little people hands are absolutely cute. Raccoons, I'm so surprised that we haven't domesticated them with their little adorable people hands, and we could train them to kind of be slaves for us.
Own my own company and everything.
Little animal slaves. When my roommate's dog uses her paws as like people hands, absolutely adorable. Speaking of doggos, looks like we have. If you're being a watchdog, you're not doing a good job. If you're just a doggo, you're a little adorable doggo. Doesn't seem to give a shit about the spotlight on him. Oh, there we go. You heard something. On to watchdog duties. Not to be confused with duty poopy. Raccoon servants. If our ancestors had started to domesticate them, we could have them as like bringing us our drinks and such, and give them a little trash reward. Dr. Bandit. I'll call him Masky.
He wants to guess what time I'm working in the morning.
And now we're back to our slurring potato chip eating lady with a trivia question. What time am I working in the morning? Hopefully not 6 a.m. because this was recorded at 1 a.m. and that's going to hurt if you are a 6 a.m. kind of gal. If you're 9 a.m., you got more of a recovery time that you can get to.
Yeah, I pickled chips. What time do you think I work in the morning?
Oh, I forgot. Alice also has a lisp. So drunken slurring plus a lisp is Alice right here, right now. Now I'm thinking of stupid little Planet of the Raccoons
You would
quote.
hate these if you hate
You knocked it over, you bastards.
salt and vinegar chips. I will be honest. Actually, more gentle than salt and vinegar, but
A drunken, lispy lady is very much like crackhead Bob language, where you really need to become familiar to figure out with what they're saying.
they're super vinegary. What was my question?
It's the weird factor, Nimrob. At least for me, the why am I aroused by this? This is something odd. This isn't your run-of-the-mill bleach blonde lady that Ray Pruitt is going to come and throw down the stairs. And that's why we cheer Ray Pruitt, because it was an annoying bleach blonde lady who was just very regular. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Valerie, we wouldn't want her thrown down the stairs, but weird ladies, weird, crazy ladies. So many times I've found myself commenting, why is this weird woman so fucking weird? Because I find it on the wrong side of the bell-shaped curve of being just too fucking odd.
Wow. What would 7 be the question? Dancer?
I have got to get my my business license so I can start funneling money through there through a TeePublic account. I have come up with a design for the Ray Pruitt fan club, and I bet you can, if you threw something together, Luigi Greenberg, it's probably dead on with the design I'm thinking of, because we do have a similar sense of humor.
Yeah. No, that's not correct. I think it's a name something.
Very happy that Luigi Greenberg was able to find a article online defending Ray Pruitt. Top 5 reasons Ray Pruitt was not in the wrong.
Let's just give me a lung disease. Just so I have my dungarees. Just my bovary. That's so long. Look like IKEA. Been so bright, the bad ideas. It's supposed to be smaller. Then I think away the slobber. Get high so you stay bothered. I don't give a fuck about you like your father. Say I would say broke, say bothered. I don't give a fuck about you, you're a goner. I'm gonna say broke, say bothered. I don't give a fuck about you, you're martyr. I work from 9:15 a.m. to 5:15 p.m.
By
Cool.
Ween,
I'm
correct.
happy we
I
finally got that solved. We're a 9:15. You've got that extra 15 minutes to get a little hair of the dog or get some water in your system. And the voyeur aspect is something that goes into really enjoying. I had to take that down so we could get a nice look at those Daisy Duke legs on display from what was her name? Alexis. She may be back later, so we will be sure to get her name on the next time through. And lisping drunken karaoke. Yes, please. I would like more of that. Luigi Greenberg likes the songs from her more than Taylor Swift, who does have some bangers, but yeah, many are just plain old annoying. As we get to
got a real
Shep
wiener
Gold
here.
And his musical
Wieners,
styling.
Yeah. Okay, this is an Elvis song.
Wieners.
For Chris Whitley. I'll be ending it after these 2 songs, guys. Last 2 songs. I don't know, changed my life. Oh, right on. Okay, here we go. This is Elvis Presley.
His art stylings looks kind of like a psychedelic Tim Burton.
Did I say, I'm sorry, Keith, this one's for you. I don't know. What did I say? I'll be ending the live stream after this, these 2 songs. Here we go. Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack.
He put it in his sack. Did that sack have a Baldo around it?
Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon it, return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such zone.
They gave you a fake address, very much like the fake number came into style.
We had a quarrel, a lover's spat. I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps...
A lover's spat. Sounds like you can no longer shoot ropes. Maybe you need that medication, because when it's just a spat, you are no longer shooting ropes.
coming back.
Thing fitting into the meditation that we led off with, a steel artist. Elvis Fonzarelli, he didn't really write music. He just had the punching the jukebox to get the music going. He was less than a cover artist. He was more of a DJ, was Elvis Fonzarelli. Elvis Costello. So there are indeed two Elvises in the music world, and he wanted to make sure that we knew he is not covering Mr. Costello. You can see the algorithm picking up on my hippiness with more of these steel drums and meditation people creeping in. I bet you that these steel drums are very much like actual drums where it looks easy, but then you're like, I can have talent on this immediately, as Jerry O'Connell did in Joe's Apartment, where for no reason he said he could play the drums, and then he got together with the band. Apparently they never rehearsed together. They just brought him on to the live stage show, and Joe from Joe's Apartment started just smacking the drums. Oh, I could do this. I'm looking at this steel drum. I bet you that I could do this, but I would sound like Joe from Joe's Apartment.
Who's been there?
Reiki bear. Can you get a third bear into that cave, Tom Segura? This bear would like to do some Reiki on you through the screen. I always assumed that Reiki needed to be done in person for its effects, but he's doing it over the internet. And I do believe that some of the Reiki effects, if not all of the Reiki effects, are just in your head. You want to feel a curing from this petting that isn't petting, so you do. We're gonna have to get Nimrob a rake whistle. He does not want this Reiki thrust upon him. So a rake whistle will be in the coming up store, where we will have the Ray Pruitt fan club t-shirt. The Ray Pruitt Stairmaster coming to the exercise portion of the Dylan from Somewhere store. And I was going to lean in to the From Somewhere, but Hack Ride's Dylan From of what I should lean into also makes sense. I had a plan to lean into From Somewhere, but dropping the Somewhere also makes sense. So that I can be from anywhere. Dylan from YouTube, Dylan from Twitch, Dylan from the Trash Can Fire, Dylan from the bushes with the binoculars, as Inez knows me. I do find the ASMR erotic. I've mentioned this before. I'm like Beavis. This is getting me ready to take my pants off. This whispering and tapping. And after seeing the great set of chompers on Bianca Alexander, that smile gets a thumbs down. And when you can't think of anything to do on TikTok, if you're pretty, you can just do nothing. Like Nene here. No talking, no interacting, just looking. Even Wawa Baby, when she does her eerie staring at the screen, she's doing something. Wawa Baby, different from Daisy Wawa. And I believe this is a Mr. Blue Sky track that we have here. This nice chill ambient type of music. I think that she is half Asian, half white. We have been talking about having two parents of different races making really attractive children. You cut a white person with an Asian person, it's hotter than either individually in many cases. Too late. We already saw you yawn. I am very much fighting the urge to yawn myself after you already did that. Trying to duck off screen to do it. Show that smile more often. You could compete with Bianca Alexander for the smile of the day. But element of surprise here. You are not in the running for smile of the day. And I mentioned the staring contest.
Thank you, Cactus, for more roses.
That Wawa Baby often has. These guys are doing it themselves. Element of surprise. Some male crazy eyes. It's only
Thank you,
female
Vampire, for more roses.
crazy eyes that get me. So nice try, but male crazy eyes aren't going to lure me in. Only lady crazy eyes are going
Thank
to do
you,
it.
Gavin, for more roses.
And I feel like this guy is cheating with his Disney filter in this staring contest. You are putting cartoons on your face in this
Thank you,
staring
Sophia,
contest.
for more roses.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Vampire, for more roses.
So roses, many gifts are
Thank
about
you,
a penny a
Gavin, for more
piece.
roses.
So these
Thank
guys,
you, Jigsaw, for more roses.
penny by penny,
Thank you, Sister
getting up
Kira,
to
for
$2.
more roses.
And this is a rose off.
Thank you, Vampire, for more.
They are not looking for mustaches. This is a very specific type of battle where they are only looking for
More
roses.
roses.
Thank you, Gavin, for more roses.
Penny tossing. Toss a penny. Alice.
No, there's a bitch from my 3DS. I was an open.
And Alice made a huge fan on this night, as she did with Nimrob. So we really like you, Alice. We hope to see you longer as you get to this very fun rendition of whatever the hell this song is.
I see a therapist. I see a doctor. I don't know if it's like a doctor.
Some great lyricism going on. See a doctor.
I so long I look like.
Sing along with Alice. That would be fun to do the little words at the bottom with the word going, with the bouncy ball going along with just a string of letters that shouldn't be. See a doctor.
IKEA, it's so good, give me bright ideas. It's doing a book like my deal. It's doing a Papa's Pizzeria. Hey, I'm Papa's getting smaller. Here's some dick and wrap away the slobber. Say I would say bro, say bother. I don't give a fuck about you like your father.
She doesn't give a fuck about your father, and she doesn't give a fuck about that potato chip on the floor either.
Nigga, say bro, say bother. I don't give a fuck about you, you're a goner. Say I go say broke, say bother. I don't give a fuck about you, I'm hotter.
You are really hot. Me and Nimrob are all in with you, Alice. I believe this was a Saturday night at midnight, 1 a.m., in which she was doing this stream. Oh, that was also the time in which I caught T.S. Luna. So look out for non-binary flag T.S. Luna and speech impediment Alice on late night Saturday night streams I've been needing something to watch since they canceled
I've
Net
done a
TV.
fan puppet too, so I can feel this.
Here we go. We're getting into some dancing now. Let me back up a little bit so we can get this full dance breakdown from Alice. Don't want to miss a bit. I'm gonna put down the potato chips to really get these dance moves in.
I've done a fan puppet too, so I can feel the dance is pulling the strings. What's going on? You got to feel like pink. I say survive, but no, I can't tell no. Nothing, the one that ended all. The sky, I'm high at the moon. There's in the middle of some afternoon.
Kind of doing the NSYNC marionette dance there.
This card I'm never gonna do. Did I just take them all away?
Very sensual there with licking the potato chip salt off of her fingers. Luigi Greenberg believes that Alice seems like a lot of fun until the vomit. And that was unfortunate with Vegan Patriot, that we were not able to find the origin story of her vomiting on the blanket. She streamed for 12 hours, took a few hours off, and then was back at it. And vomit appeared on the blanket, and we were not able to find it over there on the co-host audition with Vegan Patriot, who I would like to visit once again. I was fascinated by that train wreck. And this will be some very interesting smelling vomit with the potato chips, the dill pickle potato chips, having that vomit smell.
Did I just take them all away?
Looks like she is getting ready to stick those fingers in a mangina. She doesn't have a special belt, so her fingers are going to have to do. Not a curvy body on Alice, but a nice fit body. Not too skinny, like the scrimp over there at the Steel Toe Morning Show. And we are at an hour 21 minutes. Why not get this up to the full hour and a half by returning to our buddy Marcus Pork Sr. with one more shirt that he is trying to sell. Well, he's probably gonna sell a bunch more shirts. So let's get this up to the 90 minutes and then get on out of here. I have seen dill pickle chips at was it the Costco? I bought some, I think, from the Costco, and I won't buy them again because I did not like the dill potato chips. And ketchup potato chips are a thing around the world too, but not here in America. Oh, actually, the TV series Love. I never saw the episode, but I'd be highly surprised if you didn't see me. They were casting for extras that are very reactive, and the Australian lady was doing a focus group on these ketchup chips, and everyone had to be like, what are you guys? So whatever episode of Love, I hated the guy on there, and the lead character on Love was supposed to be unlikable, but I just hated him so much. I didn't come back for the second season of Love. I think the potato chip focus group is in the third season. You can see me. If you can't see me in that potato chip focus group, they really hated what I was doing, because all the extras in that potato chip focus group were very highly featured. Luigi Greenberg watched Love. I watched the first season of Love on Netflix. I just hated that character that was the lead so much. Paul Rust was that the guy? Was it Natasha Henstridge that was the lady? Yeah, I enjoyed the first season all right, but by the end, I was like, this lead character, not the actor, just the lead character, I hate this guy. I don't want to come back and see more of his adventures. I want him to be a bum on the street because I hate this character so much. But I tell you who I don't hate that much is our buddy doing this Marcus Pork Sr.
Do you have STDs?
No. Congratulations to me. I'm having a flare up.
Is he asking her if she has the herp? He has made a shirt for people with the herpes. Okay, what for some reason I was thinking it was Natasha Henstridge, Jillian Jacobs there in Love, and I think there's multiple TV shows called Love. The one on Netflix, I was an extra on that a few times. Oh, actually, I remember there was a mall scene I was in that they filmed on April 20th, and they had a walk-away lunch. Well, a walk-away lunch on the official Pothead Day just ensured that all of the extras went to their car and got high to come back for the second half of the day.
Congratulations to me. I'm having a flare up. That's right. Do you make these?
Yes, I'm a fashion designer.
You're a fashion?
That's funny that I could not stand the lead male character so much that I was like, fuck this guy. Whereas Luigi Greenberg couldn't stand the lead female character so much, but he couldn't look away. I looked away.
Fashion designer. Wow. Okay. Also, it looks like congratulations is spelled wrong. Do you have a bunch of these?
Congratulations. Oh, it's not even the English kind of congratulation that we saw on the NES.
Yes.
Okay.
This works for acne and arthritis.
Arthritis. Okay. Do you have arthritis?
No, I'm 34.
Oh.
You can still have arthritis at 34. Yeah, very 68 looking 34-year-old.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Well, these shirts are awesome. So
Did you shoot JFK?
no, I didn't. But
Because that shirt you have, it looks like you were disguising yourself on the grassy knoll. Oh, I think I want this one. Of all the shirts that we have seen from Marcus Pork, I think I want this I did not shoot JFK shirt.
love language is you believing that I had nothing to do with the JFK assassination.
Oh, this isn't the I didn't shoot JFK. Love is believing you weren't on the grassy knoll. J-Bra, there were some commenters who believe that me and Spurksnake are as much cringe as Aaron. And that's actually a lot of people are turned off by Duty Streams as a DSP detractor because he is also quite cringe himself and spends as much of his life covering and watching DSP as DSP does with the mobile apps. So, yeah, it is fascinating seeing people that are equal or more lol cows trying to point and laugh when you're pretty laughable yourself, buddy.
You like it?
I do like it. Can I have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to go to your phone?
Okay.
Go to marcusport.com.
Okay. Oh, wow. You have tons of shirts on here. Oh, you have a scoliosis one? It's Scoliosis Girl Summer. Let's do hunching on the beach.
And that's the exact shirt that we saw earlier, except that very jowly lady with her gigantic belly button is just leaned over with her scoliosis spine.
Crooked with our spine. I have scoliosis, so I might get
Is your spine so nasty?
yeah, it's like it's curved because I have scoliosis.
Now click add to cart and click your credit card.
Wait, so I have to buy it?
No, give me your phone.
Oh, wait,
He thinks that all these people just think he's giving away this shirt. No, this is a business he's running. These Chris Chan illustrations aren't for free.
auto-filled everything already, so just speak. Oh, you bought it for me.
Yes.
And that's how you sell a shirt, is by making the final sale yourself without consent.
That's yep, that was my credit card. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I'm excited for my shirts. Thank you.
Her spine is as nasty as his brain. Oh, I actually didn't mean to call him a pervert. I actually just meant to say the autism
Thank you.
is nasty. So MarcusPork.com. I cannot leave this show today without taking us to MarcusPork.com. And Oh, here, let's get rid of that overlay, and we can really see what's going on at marcuspork.com. So, are you poor? Good. You will get 15% off. Are you doing a bit? Are you Click here to exit and be lonely. If you're doing a bit, well done, sir. And here we have a bodybuilder here, both wearing some Canadian tuxedos. Wine O'Clock we saw, Diabetes Summer we saw. Oh, we've got a shirt. My eyes are up here in Braille. We can get that one for Blind Mike. A whole bunch of shirts. Do you have one? Oh, and in a hoodie Wine O'Clock. So Wine O'Clock in both hoodie and in t-shirt designs. Climate Change is Cringe, I believe, is the one for me. And let's see, pink. And well, we want to have it in like planet green. So $30. Pay in 4 interest-free installments for orders over $50. So buy 2 t-shirts or more, and you can pay in installments to get this wonderful art. I love the TSA and have nothing to hide. They can search me even. So that's one to wear to the airport. And 3 more pages. Are there 3 more pages? Yep. 3 pages of shirts. He really likes this. It's a PTSD person summer. We do have to get a different design, CPTSD, for those with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So hopefully he can. Oh, I like the depression one. This is my favorite. It's depression time. I can't quite make that out. Let's be infected with sadness in the head and forget to leave the bed. Okay. I like this one more than the TSA shirt. This is the one that I am going to throw in my shopping cart, and in hoodie design. Sweatshirt and hoodie design. It's asexual time. Let's be attracted to somebody and do fondling to nobody. All right, Aroace. It's is that aromantic asexual time. Let's be attracted to nobody and do no fondling. So those are the shirts that we have available on marcuspork.com. I had to check out what was going on there. And if you see him in person, he will complete the transaction for you if you are dilly-dallying too much. So that was the show for today. We got in a nice return to Autistic Talk with Marcus Pork Sr., who is 34 years old. We got to follow him. Sam Barsky is not doing a bit. We checked in on Sam Barsky for the first time in a while. No way. He is not doing a bit. I think that Marcus Pork Sr. might be doing a bit, in which case, well done, sir. But that is all for the show this week. I might only have 2 episodes next week. I'm helping a friend out with some family emergency issues. And the next 3 months, actually, I think I'm picking up a lot of hours at work so I can save up some money and eventually go to 4 days a week rather than... but good news. The idiot in charge has taken a 3-month leave of absence. So hooray, my brain will stop hurting. So while he's off getting his rehab, hopefully he never comes back. But that is work drama and not as fun as autistic drama that Marcus Pork. Well, it wasn't autistic drama, just autistic check-ins. Alice is our new superstar, as big of a superstar as the Ammo Barbie that gifts, who had to have been kicked off TikTok because I have not seen the Ammo Barbie that gifts in quite a while. So be back next week with a co-host audition, a TikTok around the clock, taking a week break from pulling clips for another show. So possibly an interview show. Dr. Steve is going to Hackamania, so he might have to schedule another week. but I might be able to get Ari Jane. She has been stopping in, and someone who has a fascinating life. So that's someone else I can get that's in this community, or one of you beloved chatters, if you wouldn't mind coming on. You can reach me at dylanfromsomewhere@gmail.com, or you can check out my page over on the Discord as well. If you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment after the video is over. That helps the algorithm, as does this chatting. So thank all you beloved chatters for dropping in and communicating, interacting with this stream. What is this game with Annie? We'll be back soon. We are checking out Hades, and Spurg Snake will be coming up on a future episode. Annie, let me know which game you wanted to do, and I already forget what the fuck it is. Discord link right over there. And I guess that's all for the shill segment that I got in at the last moment here. So I will return to signing off for the day. Thank you all so much for tuning in and being beloved chatters. Now feel free to go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today.
Is-
Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right, dear honey, with the right to left date. Grand right and left, around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.